What's up, guys? Prince Sports here. I figured we'd go over the top 10 greatest shooting guards of all time. One of the most funnest positions in basketball. It's actually one of the most influential positions in basketball. One of the positions that you actually mimic some of your favorite players in the gym. So let's get into our top 10 greatest SGs of all time. What's up, guys? Prince Sports here for raw, uncut, unbiased sports talk. It's your boy, Prince Sports. Good afternoon, good morning to some of you people, depending on wherever the hell in the world you are. You know, I want to do a list of my top 10 shooting guards of all time. All right, so nevertheless, let's get it popping. Let's start it off. Number 10, Ray Allen. Number 9, Klay Thompson. Number 8, George Gervin. Number 7, James Harden. Number 6, Clyde Drexler. Now I'm going to get into my 5 to 1, okay? So, starting out my number 5 is none other than the answer, Allen Iverson. Okay? Now, despite his size, Allen Iverson was one of a kind when it comes to basketball because this guy was 5'9", 5'10" on his best day. And if you saw him in person, you would think he was more shorter than that. Now, keep this in mind. Keep this in perspective, okay? Look at the level of difficulty that he had to go through. This is a guy that had to mostly guard guys that was 6'6", guys that was, 6'2", or some 6'8", 6'9". Okay, this is a guy that had to score on those guys at the same time. And for him to lead the league in steals, multiple time scoring champ and MVP, lead his team to the finals in 2001, give Kobe Bryant the business, give MJ the crossover. Okay, this guy was reckless, and he has something that a lot of guys don't have, which is determination and heart. Because a guy that size will always be limited on offensive end when it comes to athletic ability, because you're just not that tall. It's just how God made you. And for him to do that is one of a kind, okay? There's a lot of short guys here that play basketball, okay? Imagine picking up a guy from your local playground and telling him he has to guard up against a guy that's 6'3", and up, okay? He's going to have problems. Average guys will have problems with that. But Allen Iverson was one of a kind. There's not too many guys his size, of his stature, that could go out and get buckets like that. Yeah, his field goal percentage wasn't always up to par, but he's a perfect example that stats don't tell the whole story. Even though he shot horrendous from the field goal percentage, he still led his team to the finals. He was still a threat on both ends of the floor, even with defense, because he was always out there trying to pick your pocket. So Allen Iverson comes in at number 5. Number 4 was the logo, Jerry West, okay? One championship, averaged 27 points a game, a 14-time NBA All-Star. This guy was great. They called him Mr. Clutch. So he's definitely a top 5 shooting guard of all time. I mean, he's the logo. He's going to get penalized because he lost 8 finals, okay? That's a lot of championships to lose. But he did get one. That's the main goal, is to at least get one. And, he would have been probably higher on this list if he could won more championships, but he couldn't get the job done. But you still get credit for at least going to the finals, right? Because, hey, we give LeBron James credit for going to the finals. So why not give Jerry West credit for going to the finals, okay? So number 3 on my list is none other than Dwayne Flash Wade, okay? The 3rd best shooting guard of all time, one of the best shot blocking shooting guards of all time, despite his size being only 6'4", 6'5"-ish. Okay, he was a great mid-range scorer. He could attack the basket like none other, and he got 3 championships to show for it too. And he has one of the greatest NBA Finals performances in 2006. Was a one-man show. Carried Shaq, carried everybody. And now, number 2, to no surprise, is the Mamba. Kobe Bean Bryant, okay? The second greatest shooting guard of all time, Mr. Shang Tsung, okay? Mr. Mortal Kombat, the guy that can mimic anybody's playing style. One of the most skillful shooting guards of all time. It still remains to be Kobe Bryant. This guy could basically do it all on a basketball court. He is a legend. And what made him so special was the simple fact that, just like Allen Iverson, this is a guy that worked on his craft. Okay, when guys would go out partying, go into clubs, Kobe Bryant would stay behind in the gym working on his jump shot, trying to perfect his skills as a basketball player. And it paid off. So Kobe Bryant is number 2 on the second greatest shooting guards of all time. Now, number 1 is easy. It's none other than Black Jesus himself. Okay? Michael Jordan. Okay? The guy that we call Black Cat. The Muhammad Ali of his basketball-ish. The Tupac and Biggie of basketball. None other than Michael Jordan, the guy that inspired so many people on his list. And a lot of guys on this list, rather, was Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, the Ray Allens, Reggie Millers. Reggie Miller be like a top 20. But they all went up against Jordan. So Jordan had the luxury of going up against a Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, all these dudes that actually looked up to him. And there's no shooting guard ever like Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the only shooting guard to shoot 50% from the field and average 30 points a game. No shooting guard has never done that before. And to this day, it's still a record that only held by Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the GOAT. Okay? No matter how you look at it, he has an argument to be the GOAT in any damn thing. It's Michael Jordan. So that's my top 10 shooting guards of all time. Peace.